I yield myself such time as I may consume.
The gentleman is recognized.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. H.R. 6678 makes aliens inadmissible to and removable from the United States excuse me, for committing Social Security fraud and identification document fraud. The numbers are staggering. In 2017, before the Democrats opened our borders and produced the largest illegal mass migration in recorded history, there were 1.2 million cases, 1.2 million cases in which illegal aliens used Social Security numbers that either belonged to someone else or were simply fabricated. A 2020 GAO report on employment-related identity fraud identified more than 2.9 million Social Security numbers with risk characteristics associated with Social Security number misuse. Last year, an investigative report published by Real Clear Investigations said this, quote, reports dating back over a decade show that hundreds of thousands of Americans are unknowingly sharing their Social Security numbers with illegal aliens. Victims may face tax bills for income they didn't earn or depleted benefits. Worse, some may experience the burden of bad credit histories and criminal records inaccurately attributed to them after being issued Social Security numbers that illegal aliens have previously invented and used. The overall impact on American citizens is largely unknown because federal, state, and local governments, as well as financial institutions, have generally failed to notify them even when fraud is suspected. The Trump administration documented the extent of fraud, during which time it notified 1.6 million employers of employees whose Social Security numbers didn't match government records. The Biden administration then took over and has since brought 5 million illegal aliens into the United States. And they stopped the practice of notifying employers of fraudulent use of Social Security numbers. No doubt it was just too embarrassing. This has been going on for years, but it is sure to have grown exponentially during the Biden administration. We don't know because the administration doesn't want us to know. The current process for holding illegal aliens accountable for ID fraud is bureaucratized to the point of absurdity. In one case, for example, an illegal alien trafficking in phony identification documents was placed in removal proceedings in 2005, and then nothing happened until 2013 when the endless appeals process finally concluded. Despite the harm of Social Security fraud and the increasing number of illegal aliens committing it, there is no guarantee that an illegal alien committing it can be declared inadmissible to or removable from the United States. In fact, in at least the U.S. Court of Appeals for the 7th Circuit and the 9th Circuit, and potentially the 4th Circuit and 10th Circuit, certain Social Security fraud offenses do not carry immigration consequences. This bill changes that arduous, counterintuitive, and lengthy process by streamlining the analysis and ensuring that criminal aliens can be held to account and quickly removed from the country for victimizing Americans through Social Security and identification document fraud. In doing so, the Consequences for Social Security Fraud Act protects Americans and strengthens the immigration system. I reserve the balance of my time.
The gentleman reserves.